Hello Gemini, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for March 2018. It's a general reading and it will cover all aspects of life, mainly finances, career, work, anything. If there will be any love and relationship, cards appear, I will of course cover those. But if you are more interested in your love and relationship issues, then you better watch my videos for the love and relationships for the March 2018. They've already been published and they're all in my playlist. This reading is for the Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon and Gemini Rising sign. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, watch your Moon sign or your Rising sign. For this reading I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and I'm going to draw an additional cards, clarifiers from the Wild Unknown deck by Kim Krans. Alright, while I'm shuffling, I just want quickly to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes or your comments or your shares. And if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can contact me through the email address, which is tamara.taro30@yahoo.com. All the information how to contact me in the description box below this video. Okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and see what we have for you for March. I'm going to draw 10 cards. And for this reading, I'm doing the Celtic Cross. And underneath this deck we have Temperance. Temperance talks about keeping things in moderation and about patience. Okay, at the center of the reading we have Knight of Wands. It's the center of the matter. And what crosses this is the Ace of Wands. At the base of the reading we got Judgment. In your recent past we have Four of Swords. What crowns the reading we have Queen of Wands. In your near future we have King of Pentacles. And for you yourself we have a Page of Wands. In your environment we have Page of Cups. Hopes and fears we have the World card, and the outcome is Magician. Fantastic outcome, dear Gemini. Okay, so at the heart of the reading we have the Knight of Wands. Knights all talks about movement, progression of some sort of situation, or maybe business, or whatever is happening in your life, how fast and how quick it's moving. And the Knight of Wands is telling me that you just go for it. The Knight of Wands is very passionate, very sort of fiery, a little bit immature energy. Knights is sometimes also represent young individuals. Maybe there is some young Leo, Aries or Sagittarius who is involved in the situation. And he just sort of go for it. He just charges forward. Very sort of this individual, or the way situation develops, maybe it's something creative project, because the Wands talks about creativity, artistic sort of someone having artistic qualities. Could be, someone in your, either that is the heart of the matter. It's either the way situation develops. It's maybe it's something creative. Maybe it's your own business, creative business, and you just go for it. Or it's there is a person there, maybe there's a young individual who is very creative, very passionate about what he's doing. As I said, a little bit immature energy. He's not king yet. He's only a knight. But he is covered by the Ace of Wands, and Ace of Wands is a new beginning. Maybe, because it's crosses. The Ace of Wands is talking about a new, again, because it's also Wands in this card. It's all talks about new creative beginning. It's either a new project you started, something or a new idea comes about, something creative. Maybe you decided to, I don't know, to have like a little pop-up restaurant. You're passionate about cooking, you know, because cooking is also very creative, you know, especially, you know, you create the dishes. It could be maybe you started a new cafe, maybe you started a new sewing business, anything which involves imagination. It also could be like something to do with computers, website design, I don't know, the animation, anything with that. And that is the main thing in this month of March for you. And you just, and what this card tells you, it tells you with this wands, just girl or boy, you know, just go for it. It's like this wand is like a, I don't know, it's like a life, wand of life, you know, just it's, there's so much energy, there's so much passion, there's so much, you know, like artisticity in these two cards, and they're crossing each other, but I don't think there's, I think there's they work in unison. It's either the way the project goes, you know, carries on with the passion. You just maybe started something and it's moving forward, you're still moving forward with this project passionately. And that was at the base, and it's very sort of, it all makes sense now, because underneath of this card we have a judgment card, and judgment is always a new beginning, new start, and Ace of Wands also talks about a new beginning, a new start. And this one is just like having a new chance in life, having been given this second chance in something, and it's card of revival. And the same, remember I was talking to you, this wand is like a wand of life, wand of energy, and here it's the same. It's like a judgment call. It's a call from somewhere, from the above to you, you know, come on, you know, girl or a boy, you know, wake up, and you know, you need to start something new, and you're waking up and you're starting doing something. It's a revival, this card, having using all your previous experiences, life experiences or work experiences, and starting something new based on this, you know, new experiences, based on this, being given a second chance. Maybe you've been working before somewhere in a company or business, and you learn from them, and now you decided to do the same, but do it yourself. So you learn from this, you've been given a second chance, so you now decided to branch off and do it yourself, start this new business, because that's where you learn, you've got an experience. And in a recent past we see the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is the card of non-action. It's a card of having a rest, having a time off. Maybe you did have a time off from some sort of, maybe you've been, as I said, you know, I'm an intuitive reader. I tell what comes into my mind straight away. And in my mind, all I see is you working really hard for someone. And because you worked so hard, you needed that time off from this company or from this business or something. So you had it's not a very prolonged rest, but you needed that time off. And as I said, maybe like learning from their experiences, you decided eventually that it's time for you to go on your own and start your own business, start your own, you know, project or something like this. And crowns you is the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of wands, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of people, maybe there's people who are, as I said earlier, Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, someone who carries those sort of qualities. As I said, they're very creative, they're very passionate about what they do. But they also have quite a lot of entrepreneurial skills. They know how to earn money out of their artistic qualities, artistic abilities. And the Queen of Wands, she's a beautiful woman. She is very creative, as I said before. She likes good clothes. She likes good, you know, have her makeup done, have her hair done. She likes presenting herself, you know, this way, to dress up, to put, you know, makeup on. And she could be like someone who is maybe makeup designer, makeup artist or hairdresser, or someone, again, very hairdresser, very creative, but at the same time earning money from their creativity. Or as I said before, she could be in a computer business or anywhere where she can use her imagination. And she crowns this reading, so this person is significant for you this month of March. Maybe you know, because you're starting a new business, maybe that's, you know, you merging with someone, you sort of, or this person is supporting you in your creative, you know, endeavor. And yeah, I see it's again passion, again creativity, again a new project you have started, you know, it's again a new beginning. Page of Wands, a new beginning, new start. Sorry, I missed that near future. We'll talk about this Page of Wands again, but in the near future I see a King of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles is actually very down to earth, very loyal, very sort of analytical, practical, good with money, or very well off. It could be Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn person in your near future. So if, ladies, you're looking for a partner, it could be business partner, it could be bank manager because he's very good with money, it could be someone working with the finances, someone supporting you financially in this new beginning, a new start. And this person is, you know, coming in a near future for you, dear Gemini. And as I said, the way you see yourself as the new, you're very passionate about what you started. You just started. It's the very first steps in this new venture you started. Pages talk about all very first steps in some sort of direction, because they're like a children who just are taking their first steps. You know, they're growing, and that's what you are. What's your business, what's your project is started. It's just doing their first steps, you know, by, you know, establishing themselves. Again, it's all about, it's very artistic, it's very creative, and that's the way you present yourself, and that's the way people see yourself, as a very warm person. The Page of Cups talks about, again, it's like it's a news, it's a very nice news, it's very, it's a news full of love. Love, not always romantic love, it could be just support. It's a news, it's a messages of love, of support, very positive messages, affirmations. So again, it's a very sort of, it could be, you know, people seeing you starting this new business, and they sort of sending you messages of support, and that they're there for you. If you need any help, if you need anything, they're there for you, and it's very nice, it's very positive. Or it could be, these two cards also talk about children. Children could be significant for you this month, dear Gemini. This one, as I said earlier, it's could be Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, and this one could be water sign. This one is the fire sign, and this one is a water sign, and it could be Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. But I believe it's more your, it's a messages coming to you to support you in this new beginning, because that is the new beginning. And Hopes and Fears is the World card, and I believe it's more about hopes rather than fears. There's nothing to be scared of. The World card. The World card is the card of successful graduation, of successful completion of some sort of cycle in your life, completing something really, really big. It's also a card of graduation, proper graduation from maybe university or whatever, maybe career development course or whatever course you were doing. Maybe in order to start this project, you had to complete some sort of courses, and you successfully completed it. The card also talks about foreign affairs, maybe in this business, or, you know, some sort of people from the foreign countries are involved, or maybe you dealing with some sort of foreign capitals, maybe foreign investors or something, or because it's very creative, maybe there is some sort of stocks you buying, purchasing from abroad, or selling this abroad something. So it's all, you know, something to do with the foreign countries. That could be significant for you, dear Gemini. And the outcome for you is fantastic as a magician, and it tells you, it's like, look, he is just holding that wand there. It's like a magic wand, and that's what it tells you. And the sign of eternity, that there's no end to that. It's a magic wand telling you that you, like this magician, You can do whatever you want in this period of your life, dear Gemini. It's number one, the card of a new beginning. You've got so many cards of new beginning, new starts. It's like this Judgment card, which is a new start, new beginning. New start, new beginning. New start, first steps in the right direction or with a new business or project. And here it tells you, not new, number one, that whatever you started, you can manifest whatever you want. You can take this project as far as you want, or business, or your career, whatever we're talking. It's very individual for all of you. You can do whatever you want. Magician holds under his hand on this table. He's got all 4 suits of tarot cards. He's got cups, which is emotions. You're obviously emotionally intelligent. You understand. In order to do business, we need to understand people and understand their emotions. And you are emotionally intelligent, and you know how to express the right emotions and how to understand the emotions. It also has got the wands, passion, fire, creativity. It's got pentacles, which is financial support, finances, money, and also got the swords, which is represents intellect. And so what it tells that you've got all this maybe in different sort of proportions, but you have got all these abilities, you've got all these available for you in order to do whatever you want with your life, with your situation, with whatever project, career, business, whatever you're dealing at the moment, dear Gemini. It's really, really positive for you, and I'm very pleased for you. There's no one negative card. It's all very sort of uplifting. It's, just telling you, especially this Ace of Wands. Look at this card. It's a hand from heavens, hand from the spirit, giving you that wand. Wand is a sign of creativity, sign of fire, passion, new start, new beginning. Look at this card, Judgment. There's an angel there looking from, if you're a spiritual person, pay attention to these little details. It's depicted as an angel who is looking there down on you, and, think about all the people, maybe, your relatives or close people who were close to you, who passed away, and they're there up there in heavens, and they're looking down at you, and they're protecting you, and, trying to just to be there for you. Very, very good. Let's see what additional messages I have for you, dear Gemini, for the month of March. We have Temperance again. You remember when I turned that card deck, we had the Temperance underneath it, and you've got this Temperance again. Temperance talks about moderation and patience. I know that if you started something, you immediately want profits, benefits of your business or project or career. But what the card tells you, that you need to be very patient. Everything comes to those who wait. It also talks about moderation and mediation as well. If there is any conflicts or anything, maybe you just need to sort of... too many of them just fall off. I'm not going to take them because it's just too many cards. There will be too many messages and we will get confused. Yes, so we were talking about mediation, if there is any conflicts anywhere, when you're dealing with. You remember I was talking about earlier on about emotional intelligence, that you have got this emotional intelligence in understanding people. So if there are any conflicts at work or anywhere, you will be sort of performing as the mediator to keep balance, to keep peace in whatever situation is arising, or maybe between your partners in business, or Daughter of Pentacles. It's another card. We have Page of Wands, we have Page of Cups, and we have Page of Pentacles. It's a new beginning, new start, very first steps of financial sort of you are starting getting, and that's what the Temperance is telling you. Be patient. Money is coming. Money will be coming slowly, and then maybe not in a big amount as you probably may be hoping, but they are coming. that is the first financial sort of profits, and first is maybe very small sort of benefits you started getting, returns or whatever you call them, but they are coming. Even small returns is better than nothing, and you're starting seeing that. It's maybe small, if you're working, maybe it's a very small pay rise, maybe very small bonus or something, but it's better than nothing. So yes, that's again, it's very positive. And we have a Son of Swords here. It's like a Page of Swords, and it's all it tells. It tells you just go for it. If there's any fears, it's a very, very sharp energy, where we were talking about the Knight of Wands here, that it's all about passion and fire. This one is just charging forward. He uses his swords, again, a little bit immature energy, but that's what his spirit tells you, that just go for it. Don't overthink it, don't sort of like overanalyze it, or, you know, just go for it. Whatever is on your mind, whatever you started, whatever, just go for it. And that is a very strong message for you. And actually it was one of the cards which fall off on the floor, so it's meant to be for you. That's meant to be this message for you, dear Gemini. Well, that's all I have for you for the month of March. I hope it resonates with you, because it's a very, very nice reading. If you would like me to elaborate and book a private reading with me, please contact me. All the details is underneath this video. You can also find me on Instango, which is a mobile phone application, over there as Tamara Tarot 30. So yes, and otherwise I'll leave you until month of April, and see you soon. Goodbye.